Hey boys and girls, welcome back to Soul Hackers 2. In the last episode, we had actually quite a very important moment, and well, Iron Mask is gone. Or, well, obviously the false one, but technically the real one's already been gone, but, well, both Paul Taylor and Raven are now no more. And, well, we also kind of found out what he was actually fighting for. Although his ideals were good for the reasons why he was trying to do it, the way he was going about it was definitely the worst way possible. Trying to summon the Great One to basically stop the fighting between Phantom Society and the, well, Yatagrasu. But the thing is, as well, you shouldn't summon a being like that in order to just stop two, basically, I guess you could say, gangs from fighting each other. That doesn't do anything. Let's be honest here. But he was going about it that way. And he was going to destroy the world and recreate it in theory. We don't even know if that would have actually worked that way. So, yeah, he basically put the whole world on the line for a chance at maybe making a better one. Which is crazy. Definitely crazy. Because there's no proof it would have worked. But yeah, definitely, it was definitely interesting. I'll have to say that. But, the thing is, though, well, Fig now has all 5 covenants inside of her. We don't know how that's going to affect anything. And from what we were told, just having them summons the Great One. So, we're probably in a really bad situation when it comes to that. But maybe not. Maybe it's not as cut and dry as that, and we're perfectly fine. The only thing is, well, Aion's now calling for us. So, with Flamma now asking us to go to the Axis, that's where we're going to be preparing to head off to in today's episode. I definitely feel like we're on the home stretch now. With the fact that Iron Mask is now gone, I think we're in, like, the final chapter of the game. I really am sure on that, because he was the main villain the entire game, in Zenon. So, it's crazy to see we've gotten to this point, just in general, just because I didn't think Iron Mask was dying in the last one, to be honest. But with that being said, here we go. Off to the Axis we go. We got a couple new creatures on our, in our collection, and, well, I think we're more than ready to head off into the world of the Axis once more, to see what Aion and Flamma have to say. Thing is, though, is
Fig
what we
can't make
need.
it today. Is that okay?
Oh, Fig doesn't want to come. What are we going to find out for Flamma is the real question.
What Fig needs now is rest. She was extremely lucky. Failing a soul hack could have resulted in far worse than a coma.
Oh, so if you fail one, it actually can mess you up? I didn't even know that was a thing, but okay, that would have been bad if we've ever failed one.
Sure enough. So what's going on?
Yeah, what's going on?
Aion has foreseen a new future.
New future? Okay.
I mean, we got all the covenants. I'd be panicking if the future didn't change.
True.
I guess that means our mission's complete.
I would hope so. But I doubt that it's over. I feel like we still have more. Because the thing is they've been talking about the Great One this entire game. It'd be too early to end it there. Okay, well, that doesn't look good. And, well, it looks like we have a new villain. Based on that future we just saw. And also, that didn't look like the great one that we saw earlier from the original memory. What in the heck is that? That thing looks terrifying. Well, the other one looked terrifying, but what is that thing? I don't think that's the great one. I think that's something else. That Fig is summoning in that cutscene there. But, okay then. Well, looks like we can't trust Fig anymore. Based on that future. If that's well, maybe it's not a bad creature unlike the other one. Because that one looks more like... I don't know how to say it. It doesn't look like a creature like the other one did. The other one was like a black mass full of like eyes. That looks like guiding hands, which usually is akin to like something like like an angel in mythology and stuff like that. But still, though, it looks like we're on the opposite side, though, for sure, based off the how Ringo is reacting to it in the futuristic memory that we just saw. But, okay then. Interesting information to take in, that's for sure. Also meant to play what Ringo had to say there.
What the hell?
Flamma's got nothing to say.
I said, what the hell is this?
Yeah, Flamma, what's going on?
This is the new future Aion has foreseen.
Is it good?
Why? Why Fig?
I don't think that's the same creature. I really don't. But I could be wrong. Maybe it changes based on the person? Maybe?
You were the one closest to her. Surely you already know the answer.
Well, she has the same ideals as Raven, I think, when it comes to keeping the kids protected, maybe. But in a different different way, obviously, than Raven.
Flamma, what am I seeing here? Is this the end of the world?
Good question.
In a sense, it could also be a beginning.
Sounds like Aion's more hopeful on Fig's version of it, which is good to hear. But the music does not help with that, honestly.
What?
Aion's mission is to prevent the world's destruction.
Okay.
Whatever Fig intends to do, it is impossible for her to oppose this directive. The same is true for you, Ringo.
Okay, so hers is definitely good, then. Basically, is what you're telling us.
As such, I can neither confirm nor deny your question.
Oh. You don't even know. Huh. Well, that's concerning.
What's going to happen?
That's also a good question.
Unknown.
Oh. Huh. Well, it's better than confirmed destruction, at least.
No, but what do you think?
Yeah, Flamma, what do you think's gonna happen?
I do not think. Free thought is a privilege only granted to humanoid platforms such as yourselves.
Fair enough, you are a complete robot.
I have to go.
Yeah, I think it's probably best. I don't think Flamma can help us from here. Nothing to say. I guess back to the safe house then. That's concerning.
Where's Fig?
Oh, she's not here. So she's already putting that plan in action, maybe. And we don't even get a chance to at least hear what she has to do with what she's doing. That's not good.
He just missed her. Said she wanted to get some fresh air or something.
Hopefully she's just going to get fresh air.
No, we have to bring her back.
Whoa, it's alright. I think Fig can look after herself. Besides, she looked like she was feeling a lot better.
If you say so.
Did something happen?
We saw something kind of concerning. I don't know if it's bad, though.
I don't know yet, but we have to find her.
You saw the future, didn't you?
Yep. And, it's concerning. But honestly, the future's always concerning, let's be honest here. But I'd rather an unknown than a full-on, the world's definitely gonna end. I'm gonna be honest. But what next, though?
You gotta be kidding. So Fig made off with the Covenants? What's she thinking?
I guess, bringing in a new world, I guess.
We don't know that yet. Ringo, have you been able to contact her?
Obviously not.
No.
I'm sorry. We were all right here with her. We should have stopped her.
Well, you didn't even know she was gonna plan something. Like she said, she was gonna go get some fresh air.
Let's split up and check the places where she might have gone.
Probably a good idea.
I'll try Komodori. If anybody learns something, notify the rest of the group.
Okay, that would probably be a good way to do it. And she probably would go to Komodori of some of the places just to check it.
Alright, I'll take Karakacho then. I think she had a thing for Mancha.
Ringo, there's no point in jumping to conclusions.
Which is true.
Yeah, you're right.
Thing is, though, is that building... Isn't that the one that we saw at the very beginning of the game? The guy that wasn't Arrow, but if both of them were to die, the scientist, the other scientist, not the one that Mangetsu knew, or Nana's father, the other dude that we saw like one cutscene with and then got absolutely snapped by Zenon. Is that place? So, we don't even know where that is. So, we gotta find out how to get there, I think, is what we need to do. But maybe going there is a bad idea. Who knows? I guess we'll find out.
Let's go.
Okay, let's get out of here. Curious how this is gonna proceed from here, honestly, though. Doesn't say exactly where to go. Also, all the locations to fight creatures is blocked for now. I think it's just because Fig and Mimi, pretty much. But honestly, we can try clicking it. Oh yeah, you straight up can't go there. Okay, well, let's go to... Let's think of which one we want to go to first. Let's go to Komodori. She likes the orphanage, so maybe that's probably a possible location. Arrow's here, and the one important girl over there is over there as well. I'm surprised the kid in the red jacket and the girl with the yellow shirt doesn't have a model, because they're in multiple cutscenes. But for some reason, just the pink dressed girl for, well, Melody's connection to the orphanage ended up only having one, which was weird. I don't know why that was honestly. But hey, Arrow.
Arrow!
Would you find her?
Ringo. It looks like I just missed her.
Okay, so she did come here. That's good.
Fig came here earlier to prep food for the kids.
That's good to hear.
We need to find her. She can't keep this up all by herself, you know? She'll end up just like Raven.
It's possible. She does have his memories now. Unless those disappear with his soul going away.
I'm gonna keep up the search here. I'll contact you if I find anything.
Okay, thank you, Arrow. Keep looking. We're gonna need all the help we can get, honestly.
Thanks. I'm counting on you.
Okay, off he goes. So not Komodori. Karakucho is our next one. Matcha, right? So we need to go find Saizo near one of the vending stalls. And maybe, just maybe, we'll find her. Doubt it, though. I don't think we'll find her in any of these locations. Oh, there he is.
Saizo, did you find Fig?
Yeah, anything?
Hey, Ringo. Yeah, I asked the girl working here, and sure enough, Fig came by.
Really? That's good to hear. What'd she do?
She said she was wandering around with some sort of spaced-out look on her face. Doesn't sound like her to me.
Yeah, that definitely is a little concerning sounding.
I'm gonna dig around a bit more. If we're lucky, she might still be in the area. I think I'll check with my summoner pals.
Thank you, Saizo. Keep looking around, bud.
Alright.
Okay. It doesn't say where to go from here, so, search city for Fig. Okay. Or it could just mean go check out Robo Realm, or other places like it. So let's go to Monsai Realm then. See if she's possibly in this area. Don't see anybody from our group in here. So I don't think she's gonna be anywhere near Robo. But it's possible. But I'm gonna say, based on the fact that I don't see anything, or Monsai, I don't think she's gonna be around here. We can check Robo though. Maybe she went to go see, good old, Victor, maybe.
A great
possible.
power may grace our stage. Who have we here?
Let's see. This might be something. We'll read it.
Well now, here's a rare sight to see you with such a perplexed look on your face. One who looked like you. I might understand you've come to me simply because you're looking for someone. That's no concern of mine. Wait, never mind that. A spark of revelation has made itself known. You see, this theory uses the spiral of life as a model.
She doesn't seem to be here. Best search somewhere else. Well, at least led to something. So, it was still worth it. Is Ash still here? No, she's not. That's weird. Where's Ash? Usually she's standing here. Okay. Let's go to Compsmith then. We'll go talk to anyone we can possibly think of. Oh, it looks like we got commander skills. We'll read that first. Oh, Ringo. The commander skill mod's just about ready. Just listen up and I'll give you the spiel.
This'll be great.
Now this is overclock. This is good shit. Overpowered as hell. It'll increase the amount of actions your party can take. That wins battles.
I recommend it.
Reboot makes a good panic button in battle. If you've got several buddies down, it'll auto-revive them. That sounds really good. Gotta prepare for the worst, you know.
Give me material.
That's about it. Like I always say, you're gonna need some total memory and some creature materials. Drop by whenever you got them.
How's your comp today?
Okay, cool. New upgrade has been unlocked. Also, one thing I need to talk about with you guys. Apparently there's a master skill. Apparently. So, you can have one of these, apparently, for these star ones. So, obviously I'm not gonna grab the surveillance scan as my master ability for the comp, but you can only have one per comp. So every character is going to have like one ability that's their ability. So very curious on how that's going to go, because we could get something pretty cool probably out of that. Thing is though, never seen a Dekarabi anywhere around any of the locations we've been. So kind of curious on how that's going to go, honestly.
Need anything else?
But let's talk to you and see if you found her. Oh hey, what are you're looking for someone? Sorry, but I don't give out information of my customers. Personal policy. It's a privacy thing, you know. In this industry, customers gotta know, they can trust you. I'll say this though, I wouldn't go sniffing around this place if I were you. Okay. Interesting. Nothing from you. Let's go check. Oh, well, you're not going to tell us anything either, are you? But let's talk to her. Fig. Oh, you mean the adorable little owl you've been strolling around with? I have to think, no, I'm sorry, darling. I haven't seen or heard anything about her.
Well...
Really, you actually told us something. That's interesting.
Maybe you'll have better luck elsewhere.
Oh,
well, at least we tried.
Leaving already?
So Victor doesn't know, she doesn't know, Tatara doesn't know. Okay. Well, let's go to Shinsando then. Zephyro and Hydron are possibilities. Hydron would be a good one. Just because, it would give him, a little bit more of a more important role in the game.
Let me know if you need help.
Because he's kinda got one. And then Mannequin here doesn't really have one, compared to Hydron, kind of.
Huh?
Let's see.
Huh? A lady who looks like you. Haven't seen her. And I noticed if I saw someone cuter than me.
But then again, nobody's cuter than me, so I usually just don't bother looking. Okay, well, like I said, little to no importance there. Well, let's, oh, Melody said she would come here. Let's talk to you real quick. Oh, no, can't talk to you. Okay, let's talk to Melody then.
She was?
Okay, so she was here, though.
Yes, only left a moment or two ago.
That's good to hear.
She seemed very calm, almost to a worrying degree.
If she's worrying you, that's kind of worrying me, honestly.
Fig. Ringo, it seems Fig was here. I'm going to look around a bit more.
Okay, you keep doing that, Melody.
Sure. I'll check somewhere else.
Seems like you're the closest to finding her, based on what we just saw there. Okay. Well, not here. Keep searching the city, then. Okay, where else can we look, though? That's the real question. Oh, something's happening.
Ringo.
Fig?
Fig! You're okay? Where are you right now?
Yeah, where are you?
I'm waiting at the safe house.
Why does that sound scary? Okay. Safe house, here we come. Are we gonna be okay? I'm a little worried now. Well, we're here. Is it just us? Seemingly so. You wanna talk? Yep, there she is. Be calm, Ringo. No need to...
Hey, you must be doing a lot better if you're up and on your feet, huh? That's great. Still, you shouldn't just take off without telling anyone like that.
Yeah, just be calm, Ringo. Maybe we can talk things out, and then learn what she's actually doing. And maybe it will be a better situation. Also, what's that thing next to us on that table there?
We were all really worried about you.
Okay, still looks okay.
What's wrong, Fig? Are you still not feeling good? Maybe you better see Flamma for an overhaul. It's alright though. We saved the world and everything, so now we can just take our time with the Covenants, you know?
Yeah, can we?
Take our time. Sounding more human every day.
Come on, Fig. You gotta talk to us.
Hey, come on. Say something.
Plus, you even said to Raven, why did you not ask for help? Ask us for help, please. Anything. Be hypocritical not to. This silence is deafening. Smile. Ringo, why do you look scared? What is it, Fig?
No.
No? No what?
I can't.
Stop. Don't say it.
I can't stay here anymore.
Oh, that's what you're saying.
Fig!
Can you at least talk to us and tell us what's really going on, at least?
What was the power of Aion worth in the end? I couldn't even save a single human from his despair.
Well, his despair really wasn't worth it, but if you say so.
All I could do was watch him fall into his own shadow.
Well, he was already kind of like in that shadow way before, like he was already at his tipping point before you even showed him. Let's be honest here. I don't think there was saving for him. And the fact that he shot a kid also made it so I didn't really care as much that he died. I thought that was pretty messed up. Because I really feel like he could have saved the kid. And not had to do that. Because there was no, like, it didn't show there was, like, a need for him. He wasn't, like, bleeding or bruised up or anything like that. So he could have had time to maybe save the kid, but we didn't have any further look into it. Like, if he was bleeding and, like, on his last legs, then maybe I can see the point to it. But the thing is like, he didn't have any of that, so it made me really confused. Like, he just chose to do that instead of trying to find another way and maybe helping the kid out in, exorcising the creature off of him.
That's not true. You did everything you could. Fig, you tried to soul hack him. You put your own life at incredible risk.
Plus, it's also true. He did try.
What more could you have done?
And he didn't even want to come back. And it's simple as that.
That's not what this is about, Ringo.
What is it?
Humanity as a race is captive to its own darkness. Sorrow destroys them just as it defines them. It is inescapable, and I can ignore it no longer.
What do you mean by that?
So I'm going to put an end to it all.
Elaborate, please?
You're not trying to finish the job Raven started.
I don't need the Great One.
What do you need then?
I will end the conflict myself, and sever the chain of sorrow that binds this world together.
Oh, so that wasn't even the Great One. That was literally, I guess, her true self, made manifest, is basically what that was? That's even kind of more terrifying. So what does Ringo look like? If that's what Fig looks like, then.
But you can't.
I can. With all that I have become, I see the way forward.
If you say so. Ooh. The rainbow. She completed it.
Please give my regards to Arrow, Sizo, and Melody.
Okay. I guess we will. So what does this mean with Mimi, then? Because if Fig's no longer on our side, is she gonna still help us? Still? I'm confused on that part.
Wait! Come back!
Do we really need to be on the opposite side of her at this point?
I'm sorry.
Off she goes. And the door has been shut between Ringo and Fig, it looks like. Well, that's not good. What now, though?
Ringo, where's Fig?
Gone. Straight up. Just gone. Not with us anymore. Well, alive, but not with us anymore.
She left. She said she can't stay here anymore.
Huh.
What's she going to do with all the covenants?
Apparently not bring the Great One, which is good to hear. But apparently she's gonna do everything herself instead of using that theory-based creature instead, which is good, kind of. I don't even know. It's unknown, so could be good, could be bad. Really just depends on how things go, honestly.
I think Fig's trying to carry on Raven's legacy.
In some shape or way. Seemingly a better way than the other one, honestly. I'd rather trust Fig than the Great One, honestly. The Great One looks terrifying from what we saw in the cutscenes. The other thing, like I said, it looks more angelistic in the design. Obviously, it's Fig now that we know. But it looks more like guiding hands than it does a creature of, like, pure evil, like the other one looked like.
What? She's going to summon the Great One?
It's giving me really big, Maruki vibes from Royal, honestly. That's really how I feel on this one. Like, it's a villain that you can feel bad about, which is good. Which I don't think she's a villain. I don't think she counts as one. I think she counts as an anti-hero now. I think. more than anything. Obviously, Iron Mask or Raven was the pure villain. But, no, she's not going to summon the Great One. You don't have to worry about the arrow.
She just said she'd end the conflict, sever the chain of sorrow.
If Fig could actually make the world like that, it'd probably be a real paradise.
Probably, if it does actually work.
But countless people before her have tried. And nobody's ever found a way to make that perfect world possible.
Which is true.
Yeah. The impossibility's kind of the point, depending on who you ask.
But the thing is it's a human that has the brain of a computer. But it's a computer with an actual, full-on human personality and understanding, seemingly, at this point. So it's possible she could probably do it. Honestly. I don't see it 100% chance of not happening. Honestly.
The perfect world's a pretty idea, but it's the struggle to get there that makes it all mean something.
Which is what was said in Persona 5 for Maruki's final chapter.
It's true that this world is full of conflict and injustice. We've all been hurt by it. But my scars and my pain are important to me.
Which is fair.
Fig didn't see it that way. I never understood her at all.
Sounds like you do get it.
Kinda. I do, like I said back in Persona 5, I saw a reason to side with Maruki. But the thing is that at the same time, his was brainwashing. Fig's is straight up just recreating it. You wouldn't even remember. His technically would also do that, I guess. But the thing is it's not a forced, you lose all your memories on certain people and things, and then you're just happy just because. This is just straight up, getting rid of all the bad in the world, and then rewriting it, pretty much. To where there's slight differences, but the thing is it's a much better way to do it than forcing people to think a certain way or do a certain thing. It's probably they wouldn't even have existed, the bad people, pretty much. It's probably how she's gonna do it. But still, it's it's just how you think on the subject. There could be bads to it, there could be goods to it. It's just how you think on the subject. And like I said, it doesn't make her a true villain. It just makes her like an anti-hero, like I said. There's a feel-bad situation for her, like you would with Haruki. Which is a very good way to do a villain character. Or villain in quotations.
No, I just said I didn't.
Well, should we get going?
Yeah, where do we go?
I think so.
Going? Where?
Yeah, where?
To find Fig. That's the plan, right?
Oh, I thought you knew where she was.
It's like before we fought Raven. I was hurting because I didn't know what he was thinking. So, you said, let's go find out.
True. We could just go see her and see what she's thinking.
But Fig and I...
Hey, you can't understand someone unless you talk to them. That's true whether you're happy with someone or fighting.
True.
You two were too close. Or you assumed you were already close enough. You never took the time to actually know each other.
That is actually very true.
Maybe you're right. Maybe I just thought Fig and I felt the same.
Yeah, the thing is although, yeah, you're sisters, you don't know everything about each other.
But none of you were like that. You all had your own feelings. And you fought each other and hurt each other. But you ended up so much closer.
Which is true, but it's not the case for everybody.
Well, yeah. That's human. Don't you think that's why Aion made you like this? People, not data?
Which is true. That is why Aion made us like this. To make us understand the human world. And help them better understand it as well.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right. How did I not even get that? I'm so stupid.
Yeah, it's perfectly fine, Ringo. Now you know.
You'd be surprised at how little most people actually know about themselves.
Fair enough.
We've still got time. We can make it if we're fast.
The only thing is I don't think we have any idea how to get to that place.
Hey, we owe you two. So now it's our turn to help you out, right?
But the thing is we can easily find it. It's just that we've never been there. And I'm very curious on what it looks like, other than obviously the top room, because that's definitely top room. Forgot what it was. It was like a machine to make the world better in some way, shape, or form technologically, if I remember correctly. We heard it once, and that was it. Because he died the same time we found out about the machine there. But I'll definitely have to re-look into it again, just to refresh my memory. So I might have to re-watch that cutscene again here between episodes for obviously this one and the next.
What do you want to do, Ringo?
Do we have an option? Oh, we have an option. I want to smack her. I want to talk to her. I want to see her. That is a good question. Which one would we rather have here? Okay. The thing is I would like Melody points. But I don't want to smack Melody. I would like to talk to her, and I would like to see her. Honestly, she probably feels like doing all three. Honestly. Maybe just smack some sense into her. That's how I'll take it, because I want to get the 11 points for Melody, honestly. She has a harder time gaining them, and if we need 100 for the Soul Matrix for the 4th floor, I don't even know if there's another floor after that, honestly. But if we want to get in there, we're definitely going to need to play very carefully here from here on out, because I think this might be the final chapter that we're, encroaching upon, or approaching upon, and then preparing for. So I feel like we could still get to 100, we're just going to need to be very careful on our selections from here on out, I think. I want to smack her.
I want to smack her. I need to stop her.
Or at least knock some sense into her, at least.
If you both feel that strongly about something, then you need to confront each other. Sometimes that's how you come to an understanding.
True.
You're friends, after all.
That is very true. And as well as family.
Yeah.
What's that?
Fig has taken control of the Axis. Aion acknowledges Fig's proposal. Direct intervention in human society initiated.
What?
Fig has taken control of the Axis. Aion acknowledges Fig's proposal. Direct intervention in human society initiated.
That's straight up like an alarm. Uh-oh. That's like a pretty much a tornado siren, but for Aion. Uh-oh, that's not good at all. Or at least it doesn't sound good.
We have to get to the Axis.
So that's where she's hiding then. Okay, so she's not in the tower then. That guy was at, because that's obviously that location, but okay. Chat to the Axis then. New gate for Melody has now been unlocked. Okay, we're getting closer to getting hers at least open. Thing is though is, well, time to go to the Axis. It's blanked out. Okay. This is scary looking. This doesn't look good at all, I'm gonna be honest. There's Fig.
Fig!
Is she okay?
She is no longer here.
No longer here?
Fig assimilated all of Aion into her will, excluding you and me. She then set off for the 24th Ward Municipal Tower.
I think that's the name of that place. I'm pretty sure. I think they said that earlier. So we are going there, 100%. So Fig's no longer in this form then. So now she's that armed creature that we saw in the future memory, I think. Okay.
If you wish to speak to her, I advise you move quickly.
Yeah, probably would be a good idea to move quickly from here on out.
You didn't go with Fig?
Apparently not. I guess she didn't need Flamma, maybe.
I have my own purpose within this system. You are likewise an incarnation of Aion, and my mission is to communicate with and inform the both of you.
Fair enough.
Otherwise, it wouldn't be fair, would it?
Why'd you sound like you almost laughed there? I thought you didn't have emotions.
Thanks, Flamma.
I can neither receive nor comprehend thanks. I am merely acting in accordance with the objective and hierarchy of Aion.
Oh, it looks like we're already gonna lose you here, Flamma, because you're glitching out. But, thanks for the sentiment, kind of.
I leave the rest to you, Ringo. Your judgments, your plans, and your path are your own to decide.
Okay.
I pray that this outcome will lead to a better future. For humanity. For Aion.
I got chills from that. I'll be honest, I felt a shiver down my spine on the last part of that.
Flamma.
This game quickly turned into a horror game. Okay then. Well, that's, worrying. Very worrying.
You okay?
I don't think so.
Nope. I'm not okay. But I'll have time to deal with that later.
Yeah, true.
Right. We have to catch up to Fig.
Yeah, priority number one.
Hey, you mentioned the municipal tower, right? That was... what, some big symbolic landmark about us being a paradise of technology?
Exactly. For the guy with the... which color did he have? The red. Yeah, the red. The red Covenant guy. I was trying to remember what color he was. Yeah, for the scientist that was making the paradise of technology. And I forgot exactly what the machine did.
Why would she want to go there, of all places?
But it was supposed to make the world better for everybody. That piece of technology.
Isn't that where Onda made the
Omni system.
Yeah, that's the name of it, the Omni system.
The what?
This is from before you joined us. It's a data transfer system created by a former Covenant holder, Ichiro Onda.
Exactly.
The Omni system, well, the Ordered Multispatial Numerary Information System allows data to travel at a speed faster than light.
Which would definitely help Flamma if, well, now that she's like straight up like the entirety of Aion now. So, meaning it's gonna make her even stronger. And maybe actually might make, this future that she's trying to make actually become a reality. But the fact that Aion looks, as, apocalyptic as it does right now, I don't know if that's a good, thing or not.
It's the cornerstone of operations for the new 24th Ward.
Faster than light? So you can basically teleport abstracted data?
Apparently so.
With something like that, you could instantly hack into every single online device on the planet at once.
That's terrifying.
And with how much of our lives are digital these days, that'd practically be world domination.
And it would also, be a surefire way of Fig getting control of everything. And, you know, fixing it from the ground up. Because, well, technology means everything in today's age, like he just said.
Is there some data so important that she has to use the Omni system to transfer it? Or does she have some plan to exploit it somehow?
I would say exploit it.
Guess there's no point in speculating.
Probably hacking her own, like, you know, like a file of this, like, world that she wants to create into it, because it can teleport this data instantly. it would basically hack the entire world, pretty much. Or soul hack it, I would say. I would definitely think that would be the best way to kind of understand what that basically kind of told us. That sounds like what it could be, honestly.
Yeah. All we need to worry about right now is finding Fig, and stopping whatever end she has in mind.
Okay, let's do it then.
Otherwise, we're just trading one apocalypse for another.
True.
Right. Let's hurry to the 24th Ward Municipal Tower.
Although we're obviously not going to go directly through, obviously, the entirety of the Municipal Tower right away, obviously. But we're going to slowly, make our way through. Obviously, at some point, we're going to be going in, hopefully trying to do the Soul Matrix for everybody, if we can possibly make it happen. But, honestly, with that being said, yeah, that's the plan. This place is devastated. You now navigate to the 24th Ward Municipal Tower from the city map. The Soul Matrix has now expanded. Wait, what? Okay, new Club Cretaceous stuff. New hangout event. What do you mean by expanded? Yeah, what do you mean by expanded? And obviously we still have Nana to do as well. I just thought about that as well. But let's see. New summoner skill. Let's go grab what we can. Okay, we have an option here. Critical stack sounds pretty good. Vitality. What's shortcut command? Decreases the turn cost of commander skills by 1. That's not bad. But we can get it no matter what, so I'm gonna get critical stack, because we get criticals pretty often. And that could easily give us a 4 stack, just for hitting a weakness and getting a critical. So, I think that's definitely worth it. When you score a critical hit, 1 creature joins the stack. Critical stack, here we go. Summoner skill acquired, critical stack. When I met Fig, I instantly knew we had a connection, like she was my other half, though that idea was probably implanted into us. Woo, that doesn't freak you out. The idea that your thoughts aren't even your own. But... I don't know. Aren't all thoughts emotions and memories born out of external stimuli anyways? If you ask me, there's not much point to trying to figure out which of my thoughts are mine. So much for existential identity, I guess.
What do you desire, Ringo?
Okay, we got a new cool skill to add to our stuff. Apparently there's still more, though, that we can get. Anyway, we can check, actually, maybe we can see it from here. No new skills. It said it expanded, though.
Ringo? In the name of evolution.
Because I'm pretty sure we could have went into the next one. Progression? Doesn't say.
Wow.
Next goal. Okay. We can go to floor 4, but it doesn't say anything else. Weird. Okay. Based on how it sounds like there's possibly a floor 5. Let's try talking to Flamma. Flamma is silent. Okay. That's not good. Well, out of the access we go, and it's still terrifying on the city map now. And there's the 24th Municipal Tower. Let's read it. An in-development municipal building, slated to be a landmark of the next-generation tech. Onda's Omni-System hardware is housed here. And it's apparently that location, which is like the closest location to the access, which is actually kind of interesting to think about. Well, let's go to Club Cretaceous for a second. I just want to check how many missions we're going to be doing for that. I think that's going to be our next adventure. I think we're going to finish up anything we can do with Club Cretaceous first.
Please.
Before going into the 24th Municipal Tower. Because that's obviously the final part of our adventure, pretty much. Let's see here. Priceless Treasure. Women with Many Faces. Wintry Friend. Wintry Friend. Could be King Frost. We haven't seen him yet. I'm pretty sure he's in this game. Requiem for a G. Fatal Countdown, Vanity, Calamity, Humanity, Academics Wanted again. So 3rd time for him. Okay. And then Last Stop. Okay,
Do you
interesting.
Have any, please, come again.
We'll hold off on that. Where we're gonna actually go. I just wanted to check that. So where we're actually gonna go is we're gonna go to good old Shinsando. We're gonna go do the bar events, for the hangout events, to get the points we need, just to kind of see how things are going to need to be kind of transferred around before we go into the final area.
Welcome.
But here we go. Drink with allies. We got Arrow and Melody and Saizo, and everybody. So that's 1 for everyone, 2 for Melody, Saizo, 2 for Arrow and Melody. So Melody's going to get 4 from what we can see. So let's kind of take a look there. So Melody's 95. Arrow's 82. Well, actually, no, 96 actually. For Melody, as long as we get 2 for sure. And then Saizo is going to be 84. Okay.
Welcome.
Well, let's do it. Let's start with Arrow and Melody first. This is definitely going to be what we last saw with them in the last one. For a continuation. Them being softer, hopefully, towards each other still.
Hey!
And then, guess what? I told Saizo if he can tell the difference that much, then let's cover up the labels and give it another go.
Huh.
Well...
And?
Here's what I heard.
He kept making some excuse, and wouldn't do it. He's totally trying to dodge it, right?
Right.
Yeah, I'd say so.
True.
He's sweating.
True. That's no good.
You okay there, Arrow?
This is the worst.
Huh?
Come on!
Something's just off between you two. I get you guys are your own people or whatever, but why does this keep happening?
Really?
Something's off. Everything feels normal to me. Wouldn't you agree, Arrow?
Well...
Yeah, Melody's right.
Seriously?
Melody's right. Arrow?
I thought you wanted them to get along.
Just when I thought they'd stop fighting, this happens.
I think it's a nice change of pace, honestly.
I have to agree. They're actually more on the same side.
What? You do?
I don't know exactly what happened, but it means, they've matured a bit.
Also,
they were near mortal enemies at one point, and yet they've consciously decided to see things from the other's perspective. Might only be a small step forward in the grand scheme of things, but it's a colossal leap for those two.
Is that so? But if they keep this up, things are gonna get super awkward. The heck do I do then?
Best thing is to just not worry and leave them be. They'll snap back to the normal in no time. People don't change overnight after all.
That's nasty.
Get out.
Right on schedule.
No kidding.
You.
I was trying to be considerate because I knew what you were going through. A rough time. I knew you were going through a rough time. What possessed you to say something so stupid?
That's not it.
What do you even say? That's not what I meant. How do you even twist something like that? Trying to be considerate, get off your high horse.
Shame.
This little truce between us is done.
Right.
Well, fine.
Kill you.
The moment all this covenant business wraps up, you and I are back to being enemies, got it? You better watch your back.
Oh, come on.
Took the words right out of my mouth.
Well then.
+2 for everybody, so I was right on that. Here's hoping it wraps up soon then.
got a sec?
Okay.
What's up?
What's up, Hughes?
Just a thought here, but perhaps they'll be the ones to put an end to all the fighting.
Huh? Yeah, maybe.
Welcome.
Okay then, that was a good one. Melody Saizo. Curious on how this one's gonna go. This is definitely for a random item I found in the last area for the West Shipping District. There's 2 items there that we didn't get in episode, but this will talk about them. Obviously no special dialogue for it, obviously, but for, like, initially finding it. So I could just say we found it there, we found 2 of them, and then go from there. I think it will say what the items were, though, thankfully.
Hey Saizo, you're a freelancer, right? What kind of jobs, do you usually take?
That's a good question. Yeah, I'm kind of curious, too. Originally, it sounded like you did kind of like hero jobs.
Huh?
Mostly the kind you'd find in Madame Ginkgo's place, though sometimes I do get an odd job. Odd one like having to track down a dog or something.
That's interesting.
There's been some pretty crazy ones too, like this one time I was just given a smartphone, and the orders were sent to me on that. I was told to pick up this stone and take it somewhere else.
What?
Probably cursed. Let's be honest here.
Stone? That's weird.
Pretty much.
The pay was good, but to this day I still have no idea what the job was about.
Well...
I imagine the NDA on that's expired by now.
Actually...
For that request, we are making a very large summoning circle. We were short-handed at the time, so we gathered freelancers to help out.
Oh. Okay, so that answers that question. Now you know, Saizo.
You were one of the grunts we commissioned. We needed people with spiritual power to follow specific steps, and move the stones around the city. Although in the end, Yatagarasu interfered, and the plans were ruined. And since the ritual was only partly finished, we ended up summoning something truly bizarre. Iron Mask and I had to go through a lot of trouble to get rid of that nightmare. We fought for nearly 3 days and 3 nights. I heard more than 100 summoners were killed because of that. Had our plan succeeded, the city probably wouldn't be here anymore.
Oh, man.
That's terrifying. I wonder what you summoned.
Oh, ooh, sounds like something out of a movie.
Well, if we'd done it right, the movie would have been a trilogy, not that you'd ever be credited.
I don't believe it.
I had no idea.
That's usually the case, surprisingly.
Let me be clear.
Yatagarasu and Phantom both have their hands on the government strings. Mount Fuji could erupt, and they'd still be able to cover it up, if they really wanted to.
The fact that I can't deny that's actually kinda terrifying. So what exactly were you guys trying to do with that big summoning circle?
I don't care.
No clue. I'm not even sure Iron Mask had a full picture. In the end, we were just lowly grunts ourselves.
I wonder what Aion would have thought of that.
Couldn't tell ya, but I'm guessing they probably knew. Big and I hadn't been created yet, so there probably wasn't any danger of humanity being wiped out. And clearly that didn't happen anyways.
So if you're all here now, Ringo, what does that mean?
What?
Yeah, what does that mean?
We're in deep shit.
Oh, man.
I'd have to agree.
Of course we are.
That was a good one. I like that one. And then Arrow, Melody, and Saizo. So this will get Melody up to 95, right? I think that's where we're at now. Unless this gives us 2, that would be nice. But I guess we'll find out.
Whoa!
So these are sakura flowers, huh? They're pretty.
Badass, right?
So you've got an eye for beauty too, then, huh, Ringo?
Yeah, I only just recently figured that out.
Did you know?
These are just artificial flowers for interior design. Real ones are even more beautiful.
I'm curious.
Oh, I'd like to see them for myself one day.
Hey.
In fact, during springtime, humans will typically lay a mat out under the sakura trees and eat and drink together, right?
You're talking about flower viewing, right? Now that I think about it, I haven't celebrated it in years. It's not like I've had a whole lot of time to just sit back and watch flowers bloom, you know?
Say.
Well, how about we go see them together sometime? For real?
Yeah.
Huh? Oh, yeah. Why not?
Disgusting.
You seriously expect a bunch of devil summoners to roll out a mat and have a picnic together? I'll pass.
Really? You don't want to do it? I'm surprised after everything.
Kind of funny thought, honestly.
A shame.
Kind of funny of a thought, honestly.
That's because it doesn't fit with your art image at all.
What?
But I want to see the flowers.
I like it.
Sheesh, loosen up, you guys. It'd make for a good memory.
I'd have to agree, Saizo.
The rest of our memories with Ringo have been, well, pretty brutal.
That's true.
True. And my first contact was with a corpse.
Huh?
Very true as well.
You referring to me?
It's more
Yep.
like...
Considering how we're kind of ambassadors for humanity for her and whatnot, I think we ought to show her the fun side of being human, don't you?
That's fair.
I guess you have a point there.
Melody.
What do you say, Melody?
Well, I don't know.
I can't promise anything in this line of work. You never know what day might be your last. Aw.
Fine.
But I'll consider it.
Thank you, Melody.
Well, we'll see if, we're all still alive when the flowers start blooming again.
Yes!
Ringo said it for me. But 95.
And don't sweat it. If you do die, I'll bring you back again.
Listen.
Hey, come on, Ringo. Not funny.
Yeah, a little, dark of a joke there, honestly. But not bad. Okay, we got Melody to 95. So we gotta get Arrow and Saizo to get 17 points by the end of the game. And then Melody needs to get 5. Wonder how hard that's gonna be. Who even knows how many more conversations we have where we can do choices. I would think that the final chapter would have a lot more. Honestly. For like... Obviously, it's like, you know, like... This seems definitely to be the final chapter, I would say. So I would hope that they would give us more chances to get final conversations with everybody and final, like, bonding chances for everyone. Don't know how hard it is to get those points and everything, but we'll find out eventually. But with that being said, thank you all so much for watching today's episode. It's been a blast hanging out with you guys like always. In the next one, we will be continuing the Club Cretaceous stuff and doing the missions for everything to do with before going towards what seems to be the final chapter. And, well, preparing for the final act, it seems like. So, with that being said, keep being spooky, have a wonderful rest day, and I'll see you all in the next one. Peace out. Hey, boys and girls, thank you all for watching today's episode. If you liked what you saw today, please leave a like and maybe even subscribe. And hit the bell notification down below. If you guys have any kind of suggestions for games, please put that in the comments down below as well. Thank you all for watching today's episode, and keep being spooky. Peace out, guys.